it for yourself. It gets better every time.
Check 1 2.
It gets better every time you're around. It gets better every time you're
Should I keep speaking?
Yeah, say that again.
Check 1 2.
It
Check
gets
check
better.
check. Check 1 2.
voice of Bill's each.
Your love makes me want so much
Okay.
more.
Yeah, what's comfortable for you?
Okay.
You don't have to be right next to me.
Use it for yourself.
I'm trying to like talk normally. Check 1 2. Check
It
1
gets
2.
better every time you're around.
Check.
It gets better every
Yo, my
time you're around. It gets better every time you're around. It gets better.
Check. Let's get ready. Oh.
Your love makes me
You,
want
you.
so much more.
You are ready.
It's the ear.
You're the you're. Here's the you're.
Use it for yourself. It gets better every time.
And dance machine. Don't you know that?
It gets better every time you're around. It gets better every time you're around.
Frozen.
It gets better. Your love makes me want so much more.
I think you should lean back a little bit. So this is.
I didn't want to bump this. Well, how I'm looking.
Use it for yourself.
No
Go back like 4 inches.
It gets better every time you're around. It gets better every time you're around. It gets better every time you're around. It gets better.
Getting DJ drops from me.
Your love makes
DJ
me
Frozen.
want so much more. Use it for yourself. It gets better every time you're around. It gets better every time you're around. It gets better every time you're around.
All the dispensaries.
It gets better.
25, 40% off this weekend.
Damn.
Your love makes me want so much more.
You have to have extra space. That doesn't show. It's for.
Use it for yourself. It gets better every time you're It gets better every time you're around. It gets better every time you're around. It gets better.
Are we keeping the rock on?
Your love makes me want so much more.
We gonna smoke? Is that okay to smoke?
Use it for yourself. It gets better every time you're
Looking good.
It gets better every time you're around.
All right.
It gets better every time
So porridge.
Your love makes me want so much more.
Situation situated.
Use it for yourself. It gets better every time you're around. It gets better every time you're around. It gets better every time you're around. Every time. It gets better.
You like that? Right?
Your love makes me want so much more. Use it for yourself. It gets better every time you're around. It gets better every time you're around.
Let's get ready to capsule. Bow, bow. We're back.
Oh my God, it's hilarious.
And we're working.
Damn.
And we back.
That was perfect. That was great.
No, it was a clap. It was a clap.
That sounded like Chris Tucker. Damn, no. Chris Tucker.
Shop on Infinite.
I'm Gossett Tony.
And we have,
Oh. I'm Bills. Bills Egypt was good.
she's back.
She's back. She's back. So yeah. Constant Elevation. Episode, what's this? I can't even keep track anymore. The days are going by so fast. What's this, 27?
It's 27.
27 is a good number.
It
2
actually
plus
is.
7, that's 9.
Yeah, definitely 9. Born number.
Oh my
Come
gosh.
on.
So we're just standing in time right now. Like we're just in space. You know the science behind 9, right?
Of course, that's my number. 9
that
and
your
9.
life path number?
Born Infinite. 9 and 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you see, the 9 doesn't even exist in numerology.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
Explain.
Anything you add the number 9 to equals to itself.
That's right. 9 and 9 is 18, which is 9
Nine.
again. So how
1
could it
plus
not?
8.
How could it not exist?
Yeah.
It's forever. It's infinite. Ooh, like born infinite. Get it?
Yes.
Ooh, it's everlasting. Speaking of everlasting, ask me how I'm feeling.
How you feeling today?
Constant Elevation,
Hey. Good answer.
which is the name of the show.
Nah, you gotta say something else, bro.
What you mean?
Yo, you always say that every show, man. And then now it's the title of the show.
The title of the show?
No, it's
That's
the
the
title.
answer? Oh, okay.
Hey, man, you know.
But no, we had a conversation about this, and we said, why not name this show Constant Elevation? Like,
that's what we're all
let's break
about.
it down, like, because we had a conversation about, bro, how come every time I ask you how you doing, you say the same thing? So what does that look like? What does it mean? But we're not going to get into it right now.
Right. But how you feeling? How are you, Bills?
I'm feeling good, light. I'm feeling light.
Lovely. Light is
Yeah.
good.
Light is always good.
And Godson, how you feeling? How's your week? You look like you got a little glow over
I
there,
love
bro.
that. Progressing. That means it's going forward.
It's going forward.
Right.
Constant
That's the elevation part.
You know. You know what?
She's
It's
like,
been a great week, great weekend,
right.
and I've been elevating. It's like I've been moving through spaces and rooms in the universe and just discovering what's there for me. That's what it feels like now. And I get invited to these spaces. I just don't show up, you know. So
Maybe you
it's
should
like
show up more often. I see you glowing over there, bro.
But you see, you got to get invited, though. You just don't.
We're bulls.
I
And
see
bull
both
season is coming. So,
You know what? You're right, though. But go ahead. Break that
one
down.
thing about me, right? my grandfather told me. He said you can go to every party but not dance to every song, right? But whether I'm invited or not, it's actually a positive for those people to be in my presence.
Because it's almost like
You understand what I'm saying?
You're
You're
the
the
temperature in the
magnet,
room. You're the
Right.
thermostat. You get to be the thermostat.
Right.
Right.
Not
That's
the,
what's happening.
and I guarantee any situation you go into, even if it's a negative or a subatomic type of situation where you don't mesh with that well, there'll be 1% or a small percent of something that you could pull out of that. Like I might go there and everybody is I wanted to curse so bad. Other people are, not authentic people. And then I might see Bills. And I was, yo, Bills, and we'll just vibe.
Right away.
So that night was meant for me and Bills, right? Everybody else, let them be on their others. You know what I mean? But our continuum is respected.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Got
So so if I say, oh, I'm not just gonna engage in that situation, then Bills may be there by herself, and I was meant to be there. And then the continuum doesn't happen because now she has to navigate. She still will be on her queen-ish, you know what I mean? But it's like, it's better now we say, it's spectral now. So now we say, we're looking at.
I've been in so many of those spaces where like I'll just come in as myself.
Yes.
And there will be times where I was not aware of my light, and I was not aware of the spectrum of how I can really like spread out to people in immediate spaces. So I just had to really. It's not even about being in these spaces. It's more of like what's kind of inside here.
Yes.
Because it's like if you're not really, that confident or that if you don't have fun by yourself, what you gonna do in a room full of people? I really, really had to learn that shit.
Electromagnetic energy. Anything you do has electromagnetic energy.
Yeah.
Right?
Science.
The one and the on and off switch when you turn your lights on and off. The connect is up, down, right? So we just flip it on and off and say, okay, let there be light. You had to think that you need light first, right? Connected that to how do I bring light? Bringing light by pushing a button, by engaging something, flipping it in and off. When you look at binary code, ones and zeros is just on and off.
That's true.
So we want to be on together, or we gonna be off together. I'd rather us not be off together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bills is on the job, like that's.
Wow.
But that's what type of. That's why we have the energy we have, bro.
We're not gonna start the show early, bro. Like it's like we getting into it already.
Damn.
So
Well, we just
Sorry,
gonna
but
say
not
constant.
yeah, so let's progress
Sorry,
Okay.
I love it.
Let's progress and be on.
on the topic.
track.
On track.
So
Birthdays.
Birthdays.
What we got going on? Birthdays. What we got? We got Elton John.
Elton John,
March 25th.
happy birthday, Elton John.
1947.
He's been here for a while.
1947. He's been here
Damn.
for a while.
Michael Rappaport.
Oof. March 20th. Wow. Guess
The
who?
Undertaker.
Oh, I was gonna name it The Undertaker. A lot of y'all didn't know The Undertaker was born March 24th.
The
Would
Undertaker.
that make him
You know who The
Aries?
Undertaker is?
Wrestler?
Okay, she's on it.
The wrestler.
See, a lot
Got
of
it
y'all,
right.
y'all might not know, but
She said a wrestler for
this is a
200.
generational conversation. This is a generational conversation going on. So
I'm young, but not
Shaw's
really.
older than me.
Watch your mouth.
You're I didn't say you're my brother. You're my older
Revealing
brother.
your age.
I didn't reveal your age.
I'm fine with
I'm
my
watching.
age.
Listen,
I'm just with the old part.
listen. You're not. I didn't say you're old. I said you're older than me.
Older.
So watch this.
You know-
I learned stuff from you,
Uh-huh.
and I'm both older than her.
Older. Uh-huh.
I didn't think she was gonna have that answer.
Man, because
I
I'm
didn't think she was gonna know. I didn't think she was gonna know who the Undertaker
Okay,
was.
look.
Well-
Yo, do you know that there's some people, and I'm not gonna say their names, But do you know there's some people that never watch Star Wars and they're like in their 30s?
All right, so I haven't seen Star Wars. In full.
Okay.
See?
Nah, cut me some slack. Fuck that shit.
Okay, which Star Wars have you seen?
Shit.
It gets deeper. It's okay.
Empire
though.
Strikes Back.
Like it was hella
Return of
old.
the
I really
Jedi.
think it was the Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
I think.
Well, that's still part of the classic.
I
That's a classic.
immediately remember that one.
That's a
so.
classic.
My fault. I'm
All
definitely
right.
yelling.
No. No, this is why it's called a capsule. Because it's
We're here to refine each other.
Yeah.
See, that's why that word old, I'm going to talk to him after the show. It's all right. That's my brother. Sometimes you got to spank your little brothers, though. Yeah. Not promoting any type of...
Nah, too soon.
Oh, that's later for the show. Okay.
How later? Because you already...
But,
Sometimes you got to reach out and touch something. If Bills wasn't here, I would have been real close to his face. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we gotta stop.
All right.
Chip him.
All right.
Chip him up real quick. No, but going back to the birthdays, I feel like I've been getting chipped up. So,
I love my bro.
going back to the birthdays, we got Diana Ross.
Diana Ross, the diva.
March 26th.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
So-
she had the moves.
Ooh, Bills. Okay, let's find out. So Taylor, deaths. Jesus.
Damn. Birthdays.
When you
and
have
deaths.
births, then you got
Whoa.
deaths.
Yeah.
You know.
That's true.
People die and people are born.
Yeah.
That's the interesting
Taylor
thing.
Hawkins from the Foo Fighters. You know, a lot of people might not remember who the Foo Fighters.
I'm gonna be
That's a
honest, I
big
don't.
group, though.
Oh, that was a
Big
group.
group,
That was a
yeah.
big group.
It
It's
sounds
a rock and
familiar.
roll, like one of
William Hurt, rest in peace. He was in the Hulk, Captain America, The Big Chill from the 80s.
I did see
Okay.
that one with my dad.
Where's
Wow,
the?
see, you are refined. She didn't see
Star Wars.
Star Wars, but The Big Chill, that was more of like a cult.
I watched a lot of type of stuff like that with my dad, like American Gangster, Scarface. Like
Okay,
I got
okay.
put onto all of that shit.
All right.
Shout out to Pops
Yes.
for
Yes.
putting
yes.
her on. Who else? LaShawn Pace.
Yes.
Oh,
I think LaShawn Pace and her daughter a few weeks
What?
before passed.
Oh my God.
Talking about her voice.
For a lot of y'all that don't know, you know, she had a few gospel hits.
A few.
A few. I know I've been changed. Act like you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah, but she had organ failure, and she passed away at 60. So, rest in peace, condolences.
Yes.
We send our rest in pieces from Illmind Capsule.
Indeed.
absolutely.
Oh, you know what? We talked about beginnings and not necessarily endings, but the last show for Genesis was, I think, yesterday.
Really?
Peter Gabriel, Phil Collins.
Peter Gabriel's classic, bro.
Phil Collins, but Peter Gabriel actually attended the last show because
Yo.
he hadn't been present. That's
Shout out
big.
to Peter Gabriel. A lot of people don't. Man, listen. That group, Genesis.
Yeah, in the '80s, you couldn't listen to the radio without hearing a song.
But
A few songs.
that group had like some powerhouses.
Oh yeah.
You know. I think what? How many? It was how many people in the group? Like 3, 4.
Frontmen, I think it was like 3, and then there was, it's a full band. So I think.
I mean, I remember
Don't
it was
quote
Peter
me. I think a few
Gabriel,
of their sons, a couple
Phil
of their sons.
Collins,
Damn.
and who? It was somebody else. I can't remember. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But what's that? 50 years or something?
What's that?
That's some time now.
That's
Eight-
50 years ago?
50 or 60 years in the game. 50 years in the game, at least.
Whew. Wow. Yeah, man. So, I
I
mean,
might know that because I'm a little old.
Older.
Older.
Right?
Older. You know.
You see how he tries to put the
Good one.
the Nigerian
You sound
tongue.
African.
Older.
Good one.
Older.
What you doing?
Was that close, bro?
Was I looked at like
My
what the.
accent spring. I'm kind of good at impersonating.
That was good. I was like, I looked over like,
Are you from Irvington?
yo, been hanging around. Let me find out you've been around Maru for.
Hey, shout out to Maru.
Shout out to Maru. So yeah, we gonna go to commercial.
You get me.
I beg you.
And we'll be
No,
back.
call me
Dirty Souls.
older. Just call me refined.
My brother is refined and sharp.
Oh yes.
You know, constant elevation.
Nothing but love here. Come on, Capsule.
Nothing but
Yep.
love.
Good.
We Gucci. Yo, we back.
Shooting love
Shots
bullets.
fired.
She's shooting love.
Shooting love bullets.
She don't.
I ain't shooting
She ain't gangster.
death bullets.
Don't-
I'm
don't-
shooting love bullets.
Don't mind her. She's not that gangster.
Gangster of love.
She's a gangster of love.
Ah,
Bills in
you better pay
Egypt.
your bills in Egypt.
No.
Let's get
Love
it.
it. I'm gonna put that in the song.
He said it like it was a diss, but it was like,
was a-
pay your bills.
Yeah.
Yo.
It worked.
Y'all making me laugh today. Man.
All right.
But
Good vibes, good vibes.
we're gonna.
next, man?
So before we even get to the earthquakes, since we're on laugh, let's skip right to the.
To the juice?
No, to the map global happiness. Since we're on a happiness tip, how do you measure happiness? How is happiness measured around the world? I think we have a map. You know, of the different places in the world where it shows you. I think I might have for us here. Let's take a look at it. You know, it'll come up on the screen for them, but.
It takes like a minute.
Yeah, it's fine. But take a look at this map, guys, and it shows you the different places, the color codes in the world where people are happy and not happy. And here's the scale of happiness,
No, that's the lower.
the lowest scale, and here's the higher scale. Let's keep that.
It's purple lower or higher?
Purple is lower.
Yeah.
Damn, that's my favorite color.
So let's
Hold
keep that up.
on.
Let's keep that up for a while because
I
we're
ain't
gonna
that
break.
unhappy.
We're gonna break it down. So the happiest place in the world right now seems to be Finland.
And my
But look at how small Finland is, and they're so happy. And it seems like the bigger your country is, the more you're
not happy.
not happy. It seems like they're not. They're really not happy in India.
Guys got to share the
Oh
wealth.
my gosh.
Where did you get this?
United States, we're happy. This is visualcapitalist.com.
That's dope.
That's where the information is coming from. America, we have a 7.0 rating in happiness. We're not all the way happy. We're not yellow. We're like somewhere in the orange. Canada's in the orange. Australia is 7.2. Oh, they're happier than us. Wow. I wonder what year this was put out. We got to do it. Oh, this is 2022. World Happiness
okay.
World Happiness
Damn.
Report 2022.
That's this year.
Yeah.
During COVID.
Least happy is Venezuela.
Why is it gray in the middle of Africa?
Oh Jesus, what's gray? What's the gray?
That's not even on the.
That's
thing.
not even on the thing.
to be announced.
It's like it's so sad that
don't like
they don't
that.
have a color for it.
Yeah. But
That makes me wonder.
Oh, they didn't get the memo, huh? Or didn't the
Jesus.
memo wasn't sent?
They are
weren't
angry.
invited.
They
they
weren't
are
invited to the
angry
party.
in Zimbabwe. Huh. They are angry in Zimbabwe, angry in Afghanistan. Wow, this is pretty neat, you know. All right, cool.
What's Russia looking like?
Russia, where's Russia? Ooh, Russia's 5.5.
Not good.
Niggas,
Not good.
And how about
Russia's-
Ukraine?
Ukraine is, oh Jesus, they are 5.3. They are definitely not good. Look,
Maybe they're battling
the
each
least happy.
other.
The least happy
Less
is
happy now than
Yeah,
than this
Wow.
That's a fact.
Crazy.
wow. So yeah, you see why we try to stay happy over here and stay with laughs and joy, you know, and keep it all fun, lighthearted. Like she said, I feel like I stay light. I am light,
Yes.
you know. So, on another note, I know people in Fukushima might not be all the way happy, but
Right.
there was a 7.4 earthquake. And I mean, we're not gonna show the footage because
But it was shaky.
we don't own the rights to it. But
Right.
it was shaky. 7.4. They were showing like people's apartments. Imagine that if everything in here, in a studio, was like just start vibrating. Boom, 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 boom.
Think of what did it report? Was it 4 deaths or 100 hurt, injured, something like that?
Boy, I didn't even. I was too concerned with the footage. you
Right.
know. But then we started looking at like earthquakes, you know, and how earthquakes are formed, or how does an earthquake come about? And I think I had it somewhere. It's something. Remember, it went along the lines of like the plates or the surface under the ground
It was shifting.
shifting, and
Yeah, tectonic plates.
yeah. As a matter of fact, let me bring it up again because I want to be accurate and point with this because I had this earlier, and it was very interesting.
So right, the tectonic plates float on a lava ocean.
Oh.
Not even that. It said the tectonic plates are always slowly moving, but they get stuck at their edges due to friction. So the Earth is always moving itself.
And
Like
those
it's almost
plates
like it's
are-
alive. It's
yeah,
like
those-
it's breathing. It's
Yeah. Like it's coming out.
Right.
yeah.
Coming up.
But then it says when the stress on the edge overcomes the friction, there's an earthquake that releases energy in waves that travel through the Earth's crust and causes the shaking that we feel. So it's waves.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah. They record these by seismographs. So just imagine a basketball, but a basketball that had 75% water because the Earth is 3/4 water, right? And it's swelling, but in the core, in the middle of it, you got plates. Now these plates, because of friction, is moving back and forth, and that's heating up, right? Which causes a solid to engage with natural resources and cause gas. That gas is energies, and those energies cause that tremors and things of that nature. I mean, don't quote me on it. Yeah, that's me doing a quick.
So watch this. Could you say rocks and stone are alive if they move, if they stretch?
Well, they're moving because of the energy. I wouldn't say that they alive.
Do they grow? How do
They
they
do.
form?
They do grow. They grow in what you call it when the opposite of it. It shrink.
Erosion.
Shrink, right.
Erosion.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
So
So it
that's-
starts as a big mass,
right.
and then it starts. Okay.
And it starts to crumble, like the pyramids and stuff.
Hmm.
It starts one size once you build with the bricks and stuff like that, and then through weathering and erosion, it starts chipping away at those things.
So it's
You're
just
building.
so really it's just a release of energy.
Yeah,
It's wow. So even when it's
respect the energy.
so even when it's corroding and breaking down, it's releasing energy, and that's what we feel like as the waves that cause the shaking on the surface. Wow.
Right.
Wow. Shout out to Mother Nature. Shout out
Well,
to
we
Earth.
just want to drop the pill so that you guys go out and research on your own.
But hopefully you don't have to ever experience a 7.4 earthquake.
Well, we're on the East Coast. We don't see them as much as places like
Man, at this point,
anything is
yo,
possible.
anything can low-key happen.
Yo, the
because
weather though.
global warming
But
is,
look at the weather though.
is brick like it's winter outside, and it's about to be
Jeez.
April.
Like,
That is a problem.
We don't want any of them, but if you had to have an earthquake or a hurricane,
I don't know
all
what's
of them are
coming, but
dangerous.
I don't know what's coming. But it was hot. What? It was hot 2 days. Past couple of days.
Frozone said it was snowing. It was following him
Yo.
earlier.
Yeah, it was snowing today.
Right.
And then it
No.
was snowing the other
But
day, too.
this is different. Frozone said
He was ahead of the snow.
no. He said the snow was following him.
Right.
It was. He said it's snowing in Newark, and I'm like, it's not snowing over here.
Right.
But I'm like, how could it be snowing where you at? And he's just down the street.
Because he was in the frozone.
So it's like the snow was just following him.
I saw blue skies ahead.
And he saw blue skies
Sounds like a
ahead.
good song, yes.
Can't.
That's crazy.
Blue skies.
He saw blue skies ahead. Yo, that's crazy. All right, so speaking of earthquakes, when the U.S. dropped bombs, we saw a nice caption earlier.
What, like Will
Like that.
Smith?
No. Before we get to that. We're not. That's the. No. Listen, bro. I thought it was. Listen, I thought we were staying away from that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like let
No,
the other podcasts. But since you want to get into that, we'll come back to that.
No, I don't.
No.
You said drop bombs and my
No,
face got hot.
Let's get back. Let's
We'll come
go
back to
where
the,
we was at.
Let's go where we.
And then
Yeah.
Come back.
We'll come back to Will Smith since you want to speak on that. You know?
Mr. Smith, put some respect on
you
this
know what?
name.
You know what? Mr. Will Smith.
Oh.
Let me respect my elders, because
Big
before they
Willie
start
style.
saying I'm disrespectful. You know,
Oh, his elders, you
they're
hear?
my elders.
Man,
Let
after
me
the
respect
show,
them.
I'm taking them
So
I do have a video.
great.
All right.
That's good. We'll come
No,
back
but,
to that. But no, I was talking about the Bart Simpson
Yeah.
picture. On a
Talk
more
about,
serious note,
talk about,
I mean, it was a nice caption.
talk about looking out of things in jaded glasses. Like, I think Bart in that situation, he was walking around like
Blind to the
fact that we do a lot of bombing,
atrocities,
or have done a lot of bombing, involved in a lot of bombing.
wars.
And when other people are dissatisfied on the other side of the globe,
We turn a blind eye.
we, how dare they? Oh, we have to come save.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they are bullies.
Look at that. When USA bombs, look at all the places they bombed: Iraq, Kuwait, Nicaragua, Palestine, Panama.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Damn. We got some bombs. We got some big bombs. Shout out to the US.
You dropped a bomb, baby.
You dropping bombs. I gotta get a bomb, like a bomb
So
sound. or
this
something.
country
That's a
is
gunshot.
going to these places, starting wars.
We don't got no
maybe not
bombs.
necessarily starting them, but they finishing them.
The gunshot's fine. We don't got no
Wait,
bombs.
what'd you say, Bills? Let's get back.
I was really asking. Yo, I did not know what the fuck you were doing. I was about to be like,
Hey,
I
listen.
gotta go.
We don't use. We try not to
sorry.
use the F bomb.
Sorry.
on here.
You dropped
But
a
that's
bomb
real,
on me.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not
do it.
sorry.
I am.
No, you're not.
I am.
No, you're not
It
sorry.
came out way too late.
No, you're not sorry. You
See,
apologize.
we should have a DJ.
I
You
apologize.
So she can
We're never sorry.
cue
We
up
do not.
Gap
We,
Band.
listen, watch this. We do not attach anything to our I amness. Does not elevate. There's not constant elevating.
Yeah, no
heard that
sorry.
before.
No sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
Alright, I
You know,
apologize.
Yeah. You can
Apologies.
apologize, but don't be sorry.
Okay.
You know. Yeah, but I mean that's crazy how we go around and we,
Like that was like 30 countries.
Right.
yeah.
But see how that affected you just seeing
Yeah.
the lineup?
That's
It doesn't
disgusting.
affect everybody like
That's
that.
disgusting.
Some people say, yeah, we had to do what we had to do.
But that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, were all of those countries stuff that we initiated, or are we
Not
responding
all
to
of them.
those?
Some mostly response.
But you see,
Man.
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on.
We
in the
get involved. Let's
we
just
get
say.
involved, but I think this one, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. We're not gonna get deep into it, but Ukraine,
We would have got involved with this one.
we would have, but Ukraine is a little messy.
So is Russia.
I mean,
We ain't gonna pick
Ukraine,
a side.
Ukraine has a big, yeah.
I ain't gonna pick a side.
I ain't picking a side either, but Ukraine has a bigger.
When two brothers are fighting,
Leave them alone. Let them settle their differences.
I feel that.
You know,
give yourself some for that.
I feel that.
Drop
don't
it.
get involved in family affairs.
Right.
Because then that's a whole nother thing. that
Yeah.
you-
So yeah. Anywho,
Sometimes you gotta respect Big Bro though.
but I mean, but look at Mace.
Not just because he's older either.
I hear what my big bro's saying.
I'm just saying.
I hear. All respect due, big bro.
No, we got love,
Yeah.
but
We got love. love.
that's
Keep
on a
going. That's my song right there.
they're neighbors. They are China could be considered a big bro too to them.
No, China's a big bro to Taiwan.
No, I'm talking about as far as the involvement over there with that Ukraine thing.
Oh,
You follow
I
what
mean
I'm
they
saying?
all in the same region.
All right.
Oh yeah.
So sometimes you watch as Big Bro, it's like he's not hurting them too much. But we get crazy, I might have to get involved. But why would we overstep China, which China's closer? You understand what I'm saying?
Oof.
Because we want to be Big Bros, Big Bros.
That's exactly it.
She that was telepathic
Yeah.
right there. She's
Yeah.
like, cheese.
But Mace is still dropping bombs. Going back, let's bring it
Oracle?
back to Oracle too. He's still dropping bombs, and now he's explaining. He actually went into detail explaining the Oracle and why he dropped the Oracle bomb.
After hearing the explanation on what is it,
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse, I actually have different insight, and I want to apologize for just thinking in the box.
Why you say
Because
that?
the man said, he said, it's been over 20 years. You think me and Puff never been in a room in 20 years and tried and had a conversation about the inconsistencies or the problems that arise, the elephant in the room? He said, in 20 years, you ever think that we haven't went out and had a mediator? I had a mediator involved. He said he's a Christian man. He said, in 20 years, you think that I haven't reached out to that man's pastor and asked, could he mediate? So he said, after 3 steps, my Bible says to bring it, his Bible says to bring it to the community. He said the church, actually. I want to use his words. And church being his fans, people who know both parties, and get the truth out that way. So whether Brother Love, Sean Combs, Puffy, Diddy responds or not, that man has presented his truth.
I told you he's not gonna respond.
No, I'm just saying whether he
Or maybe he's
responds or
not gonna
not.
tell the full truth.
Right. He's had the opportunity.
Did he know?
He
what
doesn't owe
did?
us.
That's what I'm saying.
He owes that man a response.
Yeah, I don't get involved. It's hip hop, you know. I just watch from the side.
Why do we do
Deeper
that
than
though?
hip hop. It's like disgusting.
Why do we say it's hip hop? And that means
It's
with
deeper.
hip hop,
Because it could get
With hip
messy.
hop
have a
comes
negative
abuse, or
yeah.
like
It
I don't
could
know.
get
Connotation.
it could get messy.
But why? Why don't we say, oh, that's rock and roll? Oh, that's rock and roll. Oh, that's jazz. That's blues. That's that gospel music. Only hip hop. So maybe we should start owning something that we create, that we birth, that we understand, that we live.
Or maybe Puffy should start owning some stuff.
Maybe he's not hip hop.
Oof. Jesus.
I know, right?
Whew.
I mean, rap
dropping
is
some
rap.
jewels today, bro.
Rap is rap.
Well, hold up.
I've seen people like
but
I've
maybe
seen
he
people
isn't
like
really
KRS-One, right? And MC
Every,
Shan.
but every artist
a-
is a creator.
have
Every
seen-
artist can create.
But listen, you see,
like what is?
the originators, the founders, people like KRS-One and Shan, Golden Era,
Boogie Down Production. Though.
sit down and say, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I had to whoop that. But nah, we good. Big Daddy Kane's my man. That Kane like, haha, that's why I didn't get involved. Cause my man Chris, he you know what I'm saying, did what he say? He drove him to move his house one time. You know what I'm saying? These are real relationships outside of the music, the
music,
creative
yeah,
part.
yeah,
So if you say that we are community, sometimes in community we're not going to see eye to eye. But once we acknowledge that we can agree to disagree, then we're on to something. But you can't steal something or take something or misappropriate something that belongs to me and then continue to feel like I should respect you. Because at that time you disrespected me. And as a man or a woman, as a being, no one wants to feel unappreciated and violated.
Yeah.
People are human at the end of the day. So when you add, you know, all of these fancy names and it's just I don't know.
Say it, you know.
I think she
You
said
know.
it. She said light, right? How could you be light if you carrying that type of burden that you want to say something to somebody and don't say it?
Oof.
In order to light, you got to do what? Get the load off.
Right.
Get the load off. Get the load off. Get the load off.
Oh, wow.
Get the load off.
Hey.
Get the. You remember that song? What's that? What was that? Outkast?
Oh, I thought you just created it. I was
Oh no.
No, that is- I
That
think
was
that is-
that was I forget who that was. Get the load.
I know that.
I'm
song.
trying to tell you.
It's gonna come to me. It's either Outkast.
It was Outkast
Or-
or what's Dungeon Family.
that's the same.
I think
It's the same.
Outkast.
So you talking about Sleepy Brown?
Yeah,
It's-
I
I
think,
think it's
it might be Outkast.
Well, he's Dungeon Family.
People-
Well,
what's
they
his
were
name?
family too.
I can't wait.
Yeah, huh?
I can't wait. No,
Oh, you
can't.
see,
Good
there you
music.
go. DJ Bill's in the house.
Hey,
What?
Yeah.
happy music.
So yeah, man.
All right, what's next? What we
May
talking
still,
about?
you know. I mean,
And he said, what, that's Oracle 2? He said there's 5 more to go. He said there's a volume set. It's a set of 7. So he's going to be introducing some more, no, I won't say truths, but his truth.
wow.
He's going to be bringing that to the forefront.
I mean, wow. Yeah. I mean, it's about time. Whew. Did you hear about? I mean,
Maybe you can get Chris Tucker. I mean,
Chris
Chris
Rock.
Rock.
Oh, jeez.
On
Don't
the
do-
album.
don't do that. Why are you doing that, bro?
Well, I'm
I got
just
Chris Rock
saying.
on my album.
Well,
I got Chris Rock on my
I know,
project.
that's a good look.
Yeah, but
How about a feature?
I need Chris Rock to stay exclusive on my album right now. He's getting all the heat, you know. He's getting all the heat. I love it though. But
Yeah.
we'll come back. We'll keep following the Oracle and the oracles coming from Pastor Mace, you know.
Yeah, put
But
some respect
while
on
we're
that
still
brother.
here, though,
Right.
before we go into commercial, hot off the press.
Hot off the press.
Hot off the press. That's a new segment.
Sizzling.
That's a
Hot
new
off the
segment
press.
we're gonna introduce.
New. Episode
We
27.
gonna have,
hot off
soon
the
we're
press.
gonna have like
Or is
some
it
stuff that
28?
goes hot off the press right across the screen. You know, it's all coming. New ideas and stuff like that. Now, Bobby Smurda. What's going on?
What's that?
I heard he got
Yeah,
released
bro,
from that damn-
hold on. She said, "What's up?"
I don't know what happened.
Yo, how you don't know? You're supposed to be.
I got him to everything else tonight, but this. I'm all right.
Okay.
You see how she belongs? She took her space in the room. She said, I'm all right.
All right.
Drop it
Nah,
on me.
what this nigga do? I mean, guys.
No. Hey, listen. No.
Lisa wasn't the F word.
No.
I apologize.
No. What does this Negro do?
What did this Negro do?
Yeah. What did the Negro do?
He asked for out, and he got out.
He what?
He's out of his deal. So maybe that's a good thing.
Right. I'm trying to think of it as a good thing.
It was a priority he was with.
So what was his deal?
Atlantic, I believe. Might
Let's
have
look
been
it up
Atlantic
real
or
quick.
prior. Let's look it up.
Smurda.
Did he just come home?
Well, he's
He
been
came
home
home
a
like
while.
top of this year, maybe.
Or what? Was it a year or 2 years now?
Nah, it has not even been. It's only been some months, I'll say.
Months? No.
Or maybe did he
It's
come
been
out
a
last
year.
year?
It's been like a year.
Really?
Bobby
So-
Smurda. What label was Bobby Smurda on? Let's find out.
Let's see.
Is Bobby on? He just came home, and he was so excited, and he's all over the place. You know, and he caught a lot of smack for his zesty dancing. You know.
Oh, it's epic.
Okay, epic.
I'll say priority. Epic.
But
So he broke the contract. He managed to undo it.
I mean that's fresh still. It just happened last night, and my brother Shaw was just telling me about it. That's why we brought it up. Like, you know, what's going on with these rappers? I thought he was happy. I thought he was all over the place doing interviews, $1 million worth of game.
Well, you know, the
You
man
know.
has on social media 5.6 million Instagram followers. He might not need a label.
Well, are you sure those are not bots and those are
Listen,
actual?
I'm sure he's got real people. He's a big name.
Got the blue check. and all that
People waited
for
for
him to
that
come out.
movement to reestablish.
You know how many people wanted him to come out
Yes.
of jail? They was ready.
And he got
They
locked
was
up
just
a
like-
little bit before the first of the year. He was supposed to bring that I think it was 2015 or 2014. He was supposed to be the opening act for the Apple dropping in New York. He was locked up. They had what's the two brothers from forget their names, but they got an opportunity thrown at them since Bobby wasn't around. But I wish him well on whatever endeavors that he.
I mean,
engaged.
it's
in.
always good when an artist goes independent.
Right.
You know,
Right.
shout out to that. You know, so I love it. You know,
Constant elevation.
constant elevation. Keep elevating, Bobby. So we gonna go to commercial. Marcus B&P. You know, shout out to Marcus B&P. I need to go have a conversation with them soon. See what's going on.
We're back. And we're working.
And we working. Gaza and Tony.
Those Egypt.
And Shabo and Infinite.
And we are the Ill Mind Capsule. Make sure you go to the YouTube channel right now. LGND Filmworks. You know, search up Ill Mind Capsule. You'll see us live. Like, subscribe, and follow. And if you want to comment, drop us a comment. You know, we always appreciate
We love comments.
here and there. Let us know how we're doing, you know, how we're serving you, our great community of the world. You know, we're not in the world. We're just
We are of the world.
we are of the world, but not in the world. You know, shout out to that. So, speak. The world.
Hey.
We are the future.
We are the capsule.
Oh, hey.
Oh, we are the
Frozone
future,
edition.
and we are the capsule.
And
I
we
love
are the capsule.
Frozone
Capsulated.
is on fire
He's on
today,
fire.
man.
Yes.
All right, y'all.
Damn.
Coming out the woods.
He's coming out the woods, literally. You know what? Shout out to rappers and rabbis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to rappers and rabbis.
Salute.
Just had a hip hop retreat.
Yeah, they had a hip hop retreat in the woods in the Poconos,
Oh my God.
you know, and where
That'll
they
be
was
nice to
breaking
witness.
down what's that?
Old Testament.
Old Testament. They was breaking down the Old Testament, studying that,
Studying the good Torah.
the good Torah, and then they wrote raps about it, and they rapped and they had fun, and you know, based off a religious conversation. Shout out to that.
Yes.
That's different.
Rabbis in a cipher. I
Rabbis
dig
in a
it.
cipher. I
can
might
dig
have
it.
to go see what they doing there one of these
Hey.
days.
Yeah.
I might have to go, hey, what's going on here? I feel like I'm a rabbi, you know, in my own rights.
What,
A
Lahain?
great mother once called me a rabbi. And I looked at her and I said, no, mother, I'm not a rabbi. She says, yes, you are.
That's funny.
She says, you just don't know it yet.
I had someone's mother call me a Robbie. Thought I was gonna rob something. Just kidding.
We're just playing.
I heal. I don't steal.
But guess what? The mother did call me a rabbi, though. And I was like, mother, what are you seeing right now? But that's neither here nor there. Anywho, in the world, what's going on? The Grammys and the Oscars. These are award shows. It seems like they're screaming for publicity. You know, like you got.
It's definitely politics.
It's something going on. It's like I get that they're trying to
It's-
get
it's
their
in our
views
face. It's in our
or their
face.
ratings back up or something since COVID. So how do we get the people back into TV, back into the Oscars and the Grammys? Let's create. I don't
definitely
know.
talking about that
I don't know.
It's that mindset, and it's also the mindset that they're trying to detour what we're thinking too by getting us to buy into suggestive thoughts of what they're projecting and presenting. Right?
Yeah.
So while this is going on, maybe we're not thinking about the war that's going
In
on
Ukraine.
outside.
This is what I'm
Right.
saying.
Yeah.
Shout out to that.
Yeah.
You see, so people be careful of the distractions.
Feed your focus, starve your distractions.
I don't get distracted. Oh, I try not to get distracted. I do. Let me not lie. I do get distracted, but I try not to get too distracted.
Right. When you
With
feel
what-
that you're
yeah.
distracted, try to get back on track.
Yeah.
Once you notice it, like we're human, so we understand that there are distractions present, but to get caught up in it and
And get lost in it.
get lost in the source is crazy.
When the whole conversation with the Grammys came out, or was it the Grammys or the Oscars?
Mm-hmm.
No, which one was the?
That's Oscars.
Okay, that was
it was
Oscars.
more like
Oh no, I can't do it because she's
No,
right
that-
here, so I didn't want.
It was,
you kind of Millie rock with it. How
the
was it?
sound
Bills?
of it was.
Hold on. All right, hold on. When that news first came out, I said I'm not getting.
I
into
watched it in real
I
time.
said I'm not getting into it. I said I saw it over social. I still haven't seen the actual
Yeah.
Oscars. Like I don't. to me, that's too. It's too. I don't know. For me, it does something to me, and I don't want to get into it just yet. Maybe a few weeks later on, I'll get into it. Mm-hmm. But right now, my spirit said, you know what?
I think we need Rockefeller's film for this. Rockawill. I want to rock right now.
So let's
Will I
I want to rock right now.
So let's
That
get
was
into it.
crazy.
So let's get into it.
Bars.
Wait, I want to rock right now.
So let's get into it. Let's unpack it because
I'm
I
with Smith and I came to get that.
Yo, brother, what are you
That
okay.
was
So since you want to get into it, let's get into
that
it.
was good.
Let's get into it.
Yes.
2 of them though, not one.
And we got Bills here too, so we got a female participant.
Triple entendre.
Now
All right,
let's
let me hear it.
let's be honest now. Let's be brutally
All right.
honest for the audience. Let's really get into it because I have a lot of thoughts and I don't want to be
get it
politically
in.
correct. You know, I don't want to be politically correct. I don't want. It's like okay.
Well, slap it on me.
I need a slap.
Oh.
I need a slap. We're gonna get a
No,
slap.
you know how
We're gonna
how
get a
that
slap.
sound? You remember Pootie Tang?
I'm so stressed.
Oh my God.
Sarate.
By the
Sarate.
tang, by the time.
Sarate on the backhand side.
Sound like whiplash.
Wow, Will.
Wow.
This is big. You just
So hold on now. 2000, like I was watching something else that said this actually started from 2016. And on the Chris is the host. He's the poster boy for the Oscars. Mm-hmm. You know, they love him. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Could we say he's sold out to the Oscars?
not just to the Oscars. I think Chris Rock is a talented man. I think that he has chosen his position in his field, and he navigates that way. Had that been Dave Chappelle, and even if that came across the teleprompter to suggest something about someone's wife that may have alopecia or
Would
whatever,
he have slapped Dave Chappelle?
Dave would have said, "I'm not saying that." He goes against networks all the time. He's a funny guy, but he's also
He knows boundaries.
yeah.
Chris ain't fighting nobody.
Yeah,
But Chris don't know boundaries either.
Well, neither is Will.
I mean,
Chris don't, Will don't know boundaries?
No, I'm saying fighting nobody.
Will ain't fighting nobody.
He's picked his.
Yeah, he picked
Fight.
he picked
so
his,
I have a question. Because some people was having some 2 cents about how Will was laughing at first. And then you know how they cut the camera.
I mean, he looked from what I gathered. I didn't even watch it, but from what I read, like you. Well, I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
Oh, so yeah, like he was laughing at first for the first few seconds, and then Jada rolled her eyes, and she was just kind of like, "Oh no, that shit ain't funny, really." I mean, sorry.
No, it's
That's fine. S words is kind of like,
Sorry, my bad. I apologize.
that's fine.
There we go.
There you go.
But yeah, so after he noticed that Jada wasn't, laughing with him, I guess that's when Will was like, "Oh, okay." Some people thought he was like, "Let me make a scene," but then some people was also like, "Oh, maybe Will really didn't realize like how upset his wife was, and then he was like, he just had to do something."
I think Will is also not. He's an emotional guy. I don't think he's calculated as people would want him to seem, because he seems to be well put together when he's in front of the camera, right? But
they the perfect family.
say someone disrespects you and you are processing it.
Yeah,
It's normal to laugh.
Yeah, yeah.
I know you ain't doing this right now.
But
In front of all these people. Not here.
But after he walks away from the slapping, they had a screenshot of him smiling.
But I still think maybe that
So-
smile was on some
I think that was a relief.
yeah.
But then
But then I also think he probably was just laughing like, you know what?
I had to do what I had to do.
I had to do what I had to. But if he wanna, you know what I'm saying?
but
Take
then,
it.
Then he poked his chest out. He said, "Don't keep my wife's name out your mouth."
but then you get on stage and start crying during the speech.
Because now, in retrospect, he's judged by his peers in that committee. He's there to be judged, right? And to win an award, but now you're judged in a different light or likeness. Even though, so I think
Because people were consoling him after they was checking on him instead of Chris.
the support, big up to people like Denzel. Stay to tell the brother, stay true to how you feel.
Yeah. Denzel was like, look.
Bro, a black man in
So what do we
America
say- so what
ain't
do
too
we-
many
so-
places
so
that
what do
we
we
hold,
say-
hold on. Black men in America ain't too many places that we can present and be us and it not reflect something else. Wrong or right? If you wearing a suit at any time before 10 o'clock, people think you're going to court. If you walking anywhere downtown area,
That's interesting.
oh, that brother, he must got caught today.
Or a job interview. Haha.
Yeah, we talked about it, right? Well, maybe
Let's see some pros
maybe,
to that
maybe
kind
we're
of
gonna get some suit jackets
stereotype.
and some ties or something. Like dress the image up,
Yeah.
you know? But pardon, I just want to get that.
No, that's fine. To me, it was just like, what do we say to the people that feel like it's staged?
That point of view too.
Because when
can understand.
Because when I first saw it, the angle that I saw it from, I mean, they're two actors,
Yes, I agree with that too.
and we know what Will and Jada have been going through lately.
Well trained actors.
Well-trained actors, action actors too, especially Will.
Yeah.
So he can get that off, make something look
So
real.
that was a Men in Black slap.
You can make something look real that ain't, bro. If somebody would have slapped me like that, especially look at Chris, bro. Will has more body on him as compared to Chris, and I'm sure he works out. That Chris, that kind of slap was supposed to have had Chris on the floor or something like, but it just had him turn his head like, and then comes right back, All right, for a part of
Can
me.
you play it?
Do we have the video?
I mean, we have this slap.
For a part of
The
me,
slap.
The slap.
I felt like the first one I first saw, I'm like, are they improvising? Are they acting? But then later on, as I'm seeing other clips here and there, I'm like, yeah, I see him crying.
Well, let's watch it.
Let's watch it. Everybody loves Chris.
Oh, wow. You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night.
There goes the slap. And see, smile. Well, no, he didn't smile. It was more of a grin.
Yeah.
Like, I got that off.
But
I think it was.
But that right there, that was real. That's
Yeah,
not fake.
that's real.
You see
That's
you
real.
see his eyes.
That's
not
real.
that's not fake.
So that being Will being pissed.
Yeah.
Out your mouth. Keep my wife's
Jesus.
name out your
I
mouth.
felt like in a sense he was pissed, but he was also really upset at a fellow brother that would do that possibly.
Weren't they acting on the show together?
Wait. Who you say who was pissed? Chris or
Will.
Will. Okay.
I feel like Will, like in that moment when he was kind of upset and he looked really distraught, like he was crying damn near in his eyes. I felt like he obviously he was really angry, but I think he was also really like, Chris, you really? Like,
I will say, shout out
he
to
warned
Chris.
him.
I will say,
Yeah,
He
he
warned
did.
him in 2016. This is what I'm saying. This
Right,
stuff goes
so
back to
by
the
them
Oscars
doing that
in
at the Oscars,
2016. They told him not to bring up jokes about his wife. Like this.
they told Chris that.
Yeah, like they told. Like Will has confronted him on this before, from what I read. You know, when I did my research.
let's remember, Will's an actor.
So
Will's also done comedy, so he understands it. I'm sure he said things out of pocket, being the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So I want to give a shout out to Chris Rock for not going forward with the charges. Because
Was he trying to sue or something?
No, I mean, because police got involved immediately. So he could have pressed charges and had a big thing at that point. But the supporting cast of our black brothers, our black actors, bonding together and giving support, even in the height of the dissonance, is positive. Shout out to Diddy. Shout out to Tyler Perry. Shout out to Denzel. Anybody else? Samuel.
Samuel L. Jackson, yeah.
Let's give something that was overshadowed. We talked about overshadowing. Samuel L. Jackson was 73 years old, I think, and he received his first Oscar.
And it wasn't even televised.
And it wasn't televised.
It was almost like
That's
an
why
honorary.
when you said it earlier, I was like, "What you? I didn't remember seeing that."
Yeah.
And it was
And it's an honorary Oscar. So,
but
he still hasn't received one.
What kind of
And he's been in more
Oscar is
movies
that?
than
Is that kind of like a real?
No.
That's an honorable mention.
Okay.
But he's
But
been
it's
in
not
more.
like the kind of thing he really deserves.
That man's done over 183.
Yo, he's been in more
movies.
movies than I can name.
Wow.
I haven't even seen a lot of his
I thought
movies.
Denzel was up there with that.
And I'm
No.
older, so he's always been around.
And they got movies from when he was young.
Yes, yes.
Shout out to Samuel.
Shout out. Give that man his flowers while he's here.
Yes.
Now the Grammys. I mean, we'll come back to the Oscars.
Well, we pretty much touched it.
We'll come back to that another time. We'll see how it develops.
Yeah.
But the Grammys, they got another conversation going on over there.
Mm-hmm.
They blackballed Kanye from performing or being at the Grammys.
Right.
And then Jay Prince stands up and says, we should start our own Grammys, an award show.
Well, that's been a
A
talk.
conversation for a while. I mean, we had the Source Awards, we had the BET Awards.
We even had Just Those Mixtape Awards.
Oh, jeez.
Shout out to Justo, rest in peace.
You brought it right.
Hey, man.
Just old Mixtape Awards.
Right.
Yo,
The culture.
yeah. So,
Denzel Washington presented it to Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah. They were best friends, yeah. Oh, well, not best friends, but good, close friends.
yeah, the award, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Kanye not performing or not set to be at the Grammys. Grammy family decided that. We're saying we should start our award. Nas is scheduled to receive a Grammy, or was it perform or receive? And Nas is like, and then they're telling Nas to boycott the Grammys to be on the black train. And Nas is like, whoa, hold up. I just got here. What are we talking about?
Right. Let me
No.
snatch mine first. Right.
Yo, like, it was fine when y'all was getting y'all.
Yeah, right.
Could it be that Kanye has kind of dug a hole for himself to land him in this situation?
That's Kanye's business. Let Kanye deal with what, yeah.
And the way I look at it, the way Kanye went to service for Beyonce when Taylor Swift
Oh,
was
Jesus.
one that he wouldn't want his brother Nas not to receive
Come on.
what's due to him.
Come on.
So I don't know if a
brother.
boycott yes, right now
We should
he's
start our own
affected.
awards, yes.
We definitely should.
But while the man has made some good music and put some good stuff out and is constantly
Timeless.
and is still putting good stuff out, he got about 4 albums that's set to come out with Hit Boy.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? They say he's at his prime right now.
He's
So why
renewing
would
himself,
you hold him back for mistakes that you made because you're going through some stuff online with your wife and it spills and
You mean
and
his
then the
ex-wife?
Grammys and the Grammy family said, you know what, we don't want to be a part of that.
You
We
mean
don't-
his ex-wife?
his ex-wife,
Yeah.
right?
Here on the Ill Mind
so
Capsule,
fast.
we want to give you the
All right, so we're gonna give you the accurate details. His ex-wife. I apologize, cause we don't want no smoke.
Yeah, shout out to KK.
What do you have to? What do you think about that, Bill? Like Nas finally getting his recognition on the Grammys, and then we're telling him, no, we should stick with Kanye, and because they said, I mean, would you if one of your favorite people was
That would be
messing
a
up your
tough
brand?
position to kind of be.
Yeah, was messing up your
Because
brand.
it's like, why can I not reap the benefits of what I've, like what my resume has led this moment up to? Or, I mean, I feel as though that's a huge accomplishment to win a Grammy.
Right.
But it's also a huge accomplishment to have a black version of a Grammys. Right. So, but why? It's like why can't we have it all?
Now, would the conversation be different if Kanye wasn't going through what he's going through? Would he support Nas in being at the Grammys?
See, I think the issue is, right, there is a need, there's a want for a black representation ceremonial services. But music is the only thing that we have that's universal. I think we need more people that are in the culture, that know the culture, that live the culture, that are behind the scenes in the Emmys and the Oscars, because we got people involved. I think it goes to basketball, football. If we don't have team owners that are black or ethnic, that the resources are not going to be afforded to those players in a way that it should be. Like a regular job has a union. Whether you're black, white, Hispanic, Jewish, Muslim, Christian, if we all work together and we have a union, we don't have a black representative, we don't have a Jewish representative, we don't have a Christian representative. We got a union rep, right? So maybe they need a union to rep the dissatisfied situations that is involved in all of these ceremonial services, because it's a travesty that people aren't getting rewarded that have put out timeless work.
Shout out to Nas, man.
Big up, big up, big up.
Shout out to the big homie Godson Nas coming from Godson Tony. Yeah. So we're gonna go into commercial, and then we're gonna come back with our constant elevation conversation and wrap it up. I think we had a great show tonight.
Me too.
Great conversations.
Yeah.
I loved it.
What commercial do we
Pay your bills in Egypt.
Whichever one you want to rock with. Frozone.
I want to rock right now. Slap.
My name is Dupre Kelly. We are now here in front of my headquarters, 998 South Orange Avenue, in the heart of the West Ward.
We're back.
And we're working. Illmind Capsule, episode 27. Constant elevation. I'm God Santoni.
I am Bills Egypt.
Shop on Infinite.
Yes.
Constant elevation.
Let's get into it. You say it all the time. Y'all hear it all the time. But what does it look like when you constantly elevating?
No matter what obstacles I face, no matter what bridges I pass over or mountains I climb, I'm constantly elevated. Even after I've done the supreme thing, I still want to elevate. I don't want to become complacent with anything. If I'm getting, I haven't got to that point, but if I get my first million, I'm not going to be satisfied with $1 million. Not going to be dissatisfied with it either, but I know my potential. So knowing your potential, knowing your worth, you are your best business card. I'll take support, positive support, and like people supporting me in any instance. But if it's negative, I have to elevate above and beyond that. Not that they're below me, but that's just not what I'm vibrating at right now. That's not my vibrational scope. So constant is something that's continuous, but in the same token, keeps the same speed, the same energy, the same engagement. And the elevation is the movement of that purpose. Knowing that I'm a stay constant. You can depend on him. He's a stand-up guy. That's something that's constant. Elevating is something that's we're thinking above and beyond. Right now, if we were playing chess, I'd be thinking 4 moves ahead. That's elevating. And what I want for myself, I also want for my brother. We're not selfish with this. And I can say the same thing about all the people at the panel and Frozone, also here at Illmind Capsule. We all support each other, our dreams, our aspirations. There's no I in team, but there is an I in time. So time management is very important. So, I just stay constantly elevated and keeping my purpose and travel light. I'm going to start saying that too, traveling light. Thanks, Bill.
What does constant elevation look like to you?
Man, constant elevation. It kind of sounds self-explanatory, but I think my personal and intricate definition of it is just elevating beyond the battles that I deal with myself. Like, sometimes...
Is that always easy?
No. But then sometimes it can be, depending on energetically where I'm at and where I want to elevate to.
What happened the other day? Sorry to interrupt, but what happened when you, I think we had, an experience of that. When you hit me up that morning and you was like, yo, I'm going through something. I'm going to come through real quick. And then we sat here, we was, doing our due diligence, and we got into a game of chess. And
I was really talking about me keeping the shackles on myself, basically, and how I need to just kind of see ahead from what's blocking me right now. And
you said something interesting earlier. We block ourselves a lot.
Yeah,
we are best blocker.
I was saying we really block our blessings probably the strongest because it's up to us. We have the due diligence to decide what we want to do. We have the willpower to either accelerate or decelerate. Sorry, you know what I mean.
No.
Elevate or crumble.
But I like to accelerate, decelerate too.
That too.
Slow yourself down.
Yeah.
You can't pump the
Yeah,
brakes.
and I realize I do that to myself a lot because of just, sometimes outside perspectives, outside energies. Outside influences.
People, places, time, things.
Yeah.
Environment, community.
But when I constantly show up.
That's it.
I'm going to show out. So,
hey.
But yeah, constant elevation. A continuous thing. something that
So is
never
it an
stops.
everyday thing? Like,
For me, yeah. It doesn't have to be yeah.
Once you wake up,
Yeah, when
you gotta lift, levitate, and elevate.
like
you
sometimes
gotta exercise that muscle.
Like sometimes I might have my moments where I don't even want to get out of bed.
Right.
Cause I'm just so like down and my frequency is off. But
And that's draining.
I really sometimes I don't want to sound too spooky or anything, but I really be feeling something up over me that kind of just be like, get up a little bit.
Hey.
And it's like that is God, but that's probably also another version of me, which is of God. So
Talk. She got deep
go,
real
let's
quick.
go.
Shoo, stepped on the gas.
But-
That's that ill mind capsule. You
Yeah.
can get deep at
No,
any
that's
time.
dope though.
yeah,
I
I'm
see
not
you-
super religious. I'm just more spiritual. Like I'm an
Oh
energetic
no,
person.
we're hearing
Yeah.
about religion.
That made
This
sense.
is
That made sense.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's energetic talk.
But that's
Anyway.
my meaning.
So for me, constant elevation is just growth every day. Learning something new every day. Learning to put something new in your capsule every day that you did not know yesterday. That changes, not even changes, that helps your consciousness move upwards, elevate your consciousness.
Right.
See, a lot of people run into me and they think who they, in such a short time, who they saw or who they knew in 2 years ago is the same person that they might be talking to right now. And they don't know, I've grown in 2 years.
Right.
The 6 months total that you know is not this. The last week total is not. Today's total.
We've known each other over 10, and I've seen so much growth and elevation in days sometimes with us.
Yeah.
So now, if we rewind the years, it's like, wow, that's what we was doing? Oh, that's what we was doing. But remember what we said. So that's what keeps us constant. Because 10, 12 years ago, we said, hey, yo, I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to do something together. It's like, word. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about. So putting that same energy in a basket.
And you see that was elevation from there. Look at how we took the elevator from Victoria's Secrets and we're in the towers. We're in Freeman Towers now.
Right. So now we take time now. Bills, we're going to do something with you. We don't know what it is.
But we're going to do it.
We're going to do it.
I'm with it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm with it.
And look, when we met with Fro,
Yes.
3 years ago, we said we're going to do something.
Oh, that's a fact. Not to leave Fro out. Right.
Remember?
I've known Fro's
At
on
Teachers
3
Village.
years. Yes.
Yes.
It's been 3
You
years.
see, you don't even remember. That's fine, because I remember for you.
I remember.
I put it in the capsule.
Right.
But yeah, remember when you came and y'all was talking about the audio engineering and
Yeah,
we said
we end up
I'm not going to
went to
say
the
what
same
we said we
school
were going
and
to
all
do
that,
because I know
right.
people were watching. But we made a declaration that we was going to do something. And here
Right.
we are.
You're doing it.
We're doing it.
So now we're going to say the Frozone. We're going to do something bigger.
We're going to do something bigger, Frozone.
And it's not going to take as much time because we got the same energy. Whatever
Constant
that string
elevation.
is. The lift, right.
And you see, even while you're working on constantly elevating your finances and your careers and your
Personal. No,
you
don't leave
also,
that out.
You have to also constantly you elevate your personal life, like, your being.
Yeah.
You got to
Outside.
the being. You see, all that stuff is
Yeah, I was
outside
just about
stuff.
to. Yeah.
But you see, we got to also do the inner work of
Yes.
elevating that being too, that spirit.
And sometimes that can't
That
be
nourishment.
be easy, but it can.
Now he talking his transformation
can.
talk, guys.
Oh yeah,
I see him.
I got to
I
get
see him.
filthy.
he
You
start
know, 'cause
getting
people out-
grizzly
People
like that.
out there need this.
Yeah, talk.
Because I
talk
got
his
brothers and
stuff.
sisters. And guess what? Every day or some days I don't like who they being, and I tolerate them. They might not be right all the time, but guess what? I let them get that, and I tolerate them. But you see, does it work that we tolerate them?
No, because they don't evolve.
They don't evolve.
If you continue to let something go, something that's negative or neutral, its continuum going to remain the same as well. So if something is going downhill, you dealing with stocks, you're dealing with cryptocurrency. If you see something going, "Ooh," it's time to bail out. It's time to change direction. And if you're not changing direction,
If you don't know stocks,
a little bit.
whatever he just said, not whatever, but what he just said was very important to stocks.
Even if you're at a neutral point where it's a standstill, it's stagnated, nothing's moving. You got to change direction. You got to take a risk. You got to step out on faith, maybe.
Yeah.
You got to do something that's different from what you've been doing because you're not making $1 with it sitting like this.
That's my life right now.
So if you're sitting somewhere you're not elevating or nothing's moving for you,
You're wasting time.
whew,
Beyond time, you're wasting life.
whew.
Space to live.
And sometimes
You know?
the universe or God will orchestrate some things to move
This is
people,
all resonating with me, y'all.
to move people in the right direction,
Like some earthquakes.
like some earthquakes that will unseat you from where you are and get you moving on your road to destiny.
Change your job.
Change your
Change
direction.
your school. Change your house. Change your car. Think about it, folks. People, wake up.
Change is good, and it's
Change is
Change is
inevitable.
good.
And
I
it's
embrace
inevitable
change.
Change your girl.
Oof.
Change your boyfriend.
if needed. So
Iana fixed my life.
Ayana.
I really want to have a therapy session. I would love to.
Shout out to Ayana Vazant.
Yeah. See, I wasn't going to use change my life. I don't want to change my life. I'm not even trying to fix my life, really. My life is good. I'm elevating constantly.
I mean,
all
I know.
change now and then. Ain't
I'm gonna change my life, and I will.
Amen. And you will.
Yep.
So,
Bills, we gotta put together like a commercial because you're like your family. So we gotta get you a commercial so that we can. Put
I
you
will
in.
tape a whole commercial. I'm a comedian. Did you know?
What?
Funny as hell.
see how she just dropped that.
She went into her comedian. Look, y'all didn't see what I did though. I said comedian. My face came back.
Oh God! Stop!
Don't get slapped.
Every humor bullet is like pew, pew, Chris Rock, pew, slap.
Nah, we're not going to do that.
We're
We're
not
not going to
doing
do that because, listen.
We love both of y'all, but
I
Chris,
love
you bugging.
both brothers.
Right.
I wish it didn't happen. I was embarrassed when I saw it.
Yeah, my face is
For
like,
the culture, I was embarrassed. I'm like, what ZF?
Can I wait before we go? Can I ask you something real quick?
Yeah.
Do you think it would have been way more crazy if Chris Rock was not a black man doing that?
Oh, it would have got super crazy. That's a good point.
Would he have done it?
No.
I just thought about
Would
that.
he have even
Done it.
if it
What-
was
what-
okay? Wait, if it was Adam Sandler that made a careless joke,
He wouldn't have received his.
Or Jim Carrey.
He
Or
would,
Jim Carrey.
He wouldn't
Jim
have received
Carrey.
his
Jim
award.
Carrey's a
let's-
sweetheart.
Let's
Jim
let's
Carrey's a
look let's
sweetheart.
look for a wild.
He'd have been
Everyone loves
Let's
escorted
look
out the
for a
building.
wild Caucasian that just slurs stuff out.
The guy that played as Bad Santa.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, he's an asshole. I mean, maybe somebody like him, or what? Maybe John Travolta. He was
No,
there.
John Travolta is a nice guy.
He's not. He's nice.
He's a nice guy.
I feel like him and Uma is a thing.
Nicolas Cage. But he's
Is he a comedian?
He's not.
What about Seth Rogen
Seth Rogen?
or Jonah Hill?
What about the Bill?
Bill Burr.
Is it Bill?
Bill Burr.
Bill Murray?
says-
Bill Murray.
I think I know who you're talking about. Bill Murray. That name sounds very familiar.
He's different.
He's different.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He's like Jack Nicklaus, like inclusive.
What about the guy that has the show that
Oh,
was?
wait,
What
what
about the
about-
guy who was dating Superhead?
Which one?
The guy that has a night show.
Wait, what about-
that has the show that talks reckless? He just talks.
Oh, you talking about with the long hair?
Yeah, the white guy.
long hair.
He be talking reckless. What if it was him?
What is his name?
What is his name?
He's like a rock, so he's got black hair, right?
Yeah, no, he has a show. He has a night show. Wears suits and stuff like that.
Oh.
I don't know.
I forgot his name.
All right, so
But yeah, but y'all get the
Right.
picture.
if Chris Rock was
a white man reading exactly what's on the prompter.
But I'm
which
sure
he
that was
signed
his
for.
that was his joke actually. So
You think so?
yeah, he wrote that.
Right.
They didn't write
You
that.
think
for him,
so?
but yeah, he wrote that.
See, it's
Okay.
one thing if it was a roast.
Yeah.
And that's why I think people are saying, oh, but comedians are comedians. But it's a roast. When you go to a roast, you know they're going to say stuff about you, your wife, your mother. This wasn't a roast. This
That
was
felt-
supposed to be an elegant event.
Yeah, that wasn't elegant. That was
That's
not an
not
elegant.
constant elevation.
That wasn't
bro.
constant.
That's not constant. That's not elevation. Period.
I mean, he elevated him, but he de-escalated him.
Oh wait, he didn't punch him.
That's not well for the culture. That's not elevation. So
It-
I get
I
why
see why you said
why
that,
he had
though.
why he had to apologize and why he cried.
Yeah.
Will Smith, Pimp of the Year smack.
Jesus.
2022.
All right, so that's it for the show. Illmind Capsule.
Thanks for having me, y'all.
Come on, what you mean thanks? What do you mean thanks for having you?
You're
you
back.
Day one, you're back.
All right, I'm
and
back.
you're gonna come back. And you're gonna keep coming back.
And keep coming back.
If we can get others to keep coming back,
I'm with it.
Come back, guys.
We gotta make an outro song.
Right.
We're gonna make a
You know
lot
how
of-
Cat Williams got Judge Mo Down? Like, something hilarious like that? That'd be great.
Hey, listen, maybe you could create that. DJ Bills. Let's go. Let's go.
A little mashup. Shabon Infinite.
Gas Antoni.
Bills Egypt.
Shout out to Frozone.
Frozone.
Shout out to Richest Corner.
Richest Corner.
Wherever he's at.
In the Ill Mind Capsule.
You know, in the Illmind Capsule. And, you know, Keone Banks. And the rest of the family. Those are not here right
Dana
now.
J, Gonzalo.
Jay Gonzalo, Dana J.
Eon.
Hey, what's up? Brianna Ford.
Brianna Ford, yeah.
Sarah. From
coaches.
BVI, British
Coach
Virgin
Q.
Island. Coach Q. Coach Dana. Shout out to Omi Alibo.
Yes, for the coaches.
Yes.
Culture Impact. I see them setting up their network. They're coming.
What's the young lady with the clothing line?
Who's that?
From Newark.
Clothing line from North.
We just
a
had
lot
here.
of-
Oh, Dirty Souls.
No, that we had here.
Oh, Shifani.
Shifani
Designs. Chifani.
I'm not getting
Make sure
involved
you-
with that one.
I know what. Tiffany, the stylist. Yeah. Shout out to her. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
So
Catch us
27,
next week.
28. Catch us on the 28. Peace.
28.
Music for your soul. It gets better every time you're around. It gets better every time you're around. It gets better every time you're around. Every time. It gets better. It gets better. Your love makes me want so much more.